So let's cue up the 𝗪𝗛 Kasparian thing. This is pretty crazy, okay? So for the record, there is a very anti-Semitic trope, okay, that I'm going to show you guys. I have a picture here. So the happy merchant is this guy, this really gnarly looking guy with an exaggerated nose and a yarmulke, and he's rubbing his hands together, and it's this really gnarly, awful trope. It is like really gross. So that's the happy merchant. That is the trope, okay? It feeds anti-Semitic people, okay? Now, when Nick Fuentes is saying, oh my goodness, right? Nick Fuentes is seeing Anna do Groyper shit and going, holy fucking shit, bro. That's how you know, right? Right? Like when the anti-Semites are looking at you in astonishment because you have just done them, you're like, wow, they've really gone off the edge. What it is, guys, with a lot of this shit is a lot of this idea about like these tropes about Jewish people and money and bankers and whatever here it bleeds into Hollywood, right? The trope is about Hollywood and it bleeds into Soros, that, you know, much like we in America do that eugenic bullshit, like, you know, the racists do, like Donald Trump calling every black person low IQ, right? That was a trope that they used to justify the way they got treated when they were enslaved and shit. And these tropes were used in Nazi Germany, and every time that Jewish people have been persecuted or come under fire, they have used these tropes as an excuse to like dehumanize them and to lump them all into this group of like horrible people that are taking advantage of you, so it's okay for you to like be harmful to them. Before we get into this, can I just preface something here? Because I want to preface something before we jump into this. Is I don't know about you, but I have noticed a like powerful anti-Semitism, borderline anti-Semitism in 𝗪𝗛 Kasparian. Okay, I know she's very anti-Netanyahu, very anti-Zionist. I get that, but I feel like it's been deeper with her, right? You saw her and Jillian Michaels go at it, right? Jillian Michaels was obviously something was going on behind the scenes with her and Anna, but dude, was like wooing Tucker Carlson, okay? And Tucker Carlson is very anti-Semitic. You know what I'm saying? Like extraordinarily anti-Semitic. And she is like in love with Tucker Carlson. I mean, after that interview, I was getting the impression that she's voting for Tucker Carlson, you know, in the next election if he runs. Like she wants Tucker to be president. Now that you know, you've seen the happy merchant, we're going to take one more look at this despicable fucking thing, and you can see her like doing it. But now, you ready? Let's watch. And watch Cenk's reaction here.
Human shields. And so I'll just do every one of the tropes because you're not allowed to criticize for it. I'll just say you're an anti-Semite and you're saying it about all Jews. So I'll use other Jews as human shields. And so I'll just do every one of the tropes because you're not allowed to criticize the tropes. Now, the other 99% aren't doing that at all. Okay, so don't take it out on them, right?
It's just the billionaires in America.
Yeah, but kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Larry Ellison, Bill Ackman, et cetera.
It's the Ellisons snatching up, you know, social media platform.
They're about to buy TikTok, Larry Ellison is. I mean, it's problematic that all these right-wing friends of Trump are buying this social media, absolutely.
You have David Ellison now making a play to buy CNN.
Yeah.
You probably didn't like Jeremy Diamond's reporting, did you? Anyway, it's disgusting. What's happening right now is so utterly disgusting and so brazen, but we're supposed to sit here and pretend like it's not happening. Yeah. Oh, it's a trope. It's a trope to acknowledge that this is happening. Okay, great. I guess I'm repeating an accurate trope about billionaires in America violating the rights of Americans, the free speech rights of Americans, destroying our already super questionable media, news media. It's just pathetic.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's do the throat clearing so no one calls us bad names. They're gonna call us the bad names anyway, Cenk.
Yeah, 100%. But
yeah.
Look, so last thing on that, and then we'll get back to the main thing. So I've talked a lot about my Jewish friends, family, etc. Your best friend's Jewish.
They don't care.
No, my point is, did Larry Ellison or Bill Ackman or Netanyahu call her and say, hey, are you okay with this?
Larry Ellison can tell me how my ass tastes, okay? How about that?
Yeah,
all right, disgusting, weird Oracle founder going around talking about like, yes, we're gonna surveil everybody. Everyone will be on their best behavior. Yes, you're a freak, you're a total creep.
So there it is. There's no question, okay? There's no question of what she was doing. Like, did you see that? Let's go back a minute and watch it again.
Larry Ellison can tell me how my ass tastes, okay? How about that?
Yeah,
all right, disgusting, weird Oracle founder going around talking about like, yes, we're gonna surveil everybody. Everyone will be on their best behavior. Yes, you're a freak, you're a total creep.
Okay.
All right, total creep.
So my point is, do not-
Dude, his face, bro. What the fuck is this shit doing? Dude, what is she doing, bro?
Weird Oracle founder going around talking about like, yes, we're gonna surveil everybody.
Look at
Everyone will be on their best behavior. Yes, you're a freak, you're a total creep.
Okay.
All right.
Do you see his eyebrows? Dude, that is 1,000%. That shit is gnarly, dude. So gross. Unfucking believable. Anna has been like drifting further and further into the anti-Semitic fold. Okay, but watch this. This is gnarly.
To be clear, I want you to understand this, okay? Because others are very afraid. You know, I get the IDF sending me pictures of their weapons, talking about how they're gonna slaughter me. I'm not afraid of you. Not afraid of you, okay? All the other cowards in American media, they can F off. They're not like me, I'm different. I'm not afraid of you, okay? So while you're cashing checks that are funded by my tax dollars and the tax dollars of my fellow Americans, I need you to understand something clearly. You are hated internationally, hated. Don't be mistaken based on the propaganda you hear in American media. That's not representative of how the American people feel about you. You're hated. And it's not because you're Jewish, it's because you slaughter innocent people. It's because you think you're God's chosen people when you act like absolute demons.
See, that's the rub right there. Because she said it's not because you're Jewish. And then she said right after it, like it's because you're Jewish. Because she implied that because they're Jewish, they think they're God's chosen people and they're actually demons. Right? Isn't that wild? And like, you're hated internationally. Now, the thing that's crazy about this is she started couching it in this talk about the IDF, right? Which is like, okay, you want to talk about the IDF and their behavior as being war criminals, like by all means, talk about that. But she's not talking about that. She's like tying it into like tenets of the Jewish religion and using a blanket you're hated internationally. Like, are you talking about the IDF or are you talking about all the Jewish people? And the thing about this though, is every religion believes they are like the chosen people. So I don't like the fact that that always gets attributed just to the Jewish religion, right? They all believe that they're the right religion and the chosen ones. So I don't like the way that trope gets thrown around, but like the hate, the venom, right? The venom from her just keeps getting like deeper and deeper and deeper. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.